Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping straight into a really big transfer story. Dean Huijsen is heading to Real Madrid.
Yeah, massive news.
We've got the details here, and what we want to do is unpack what this means, for Real Madrid, for Huijsen himself,
Yeah.
and maybe the bigger picture in football.
Definitely. And it's particularly interesting given Real Madrid's, well, let's say off-season.
Right. No major trophies, and they lost, 14 games? That's quite high for them.
It really is. So you look at that, and this signing, it just screams defensive reinforcement, doesn't it?
Totally. And Huijsen himself is quite the story. He's a Spanish defender, only 20 years old.
Barely out of his teens.
Exactly. And he made a big impression in just one season with Bournemouth in the Premier League. They got him from Juventus back in 2024 for about $12.8 million.
And now, boom, Real Madrid trigger his release clause. That's quite a quick rise.
A very quick rise and a huge jump in price. What was the final fee?
$50 million. That's what Bournemouth confirmed Madrid paid to activate the release clause. Works out to around $59 million.
Wow. $50 million after just one season. That shows some serious belief in his potential.
It really does. They obviously see him as, a key piece for the future. And the contract reflects that too.
Yeah, let's talk details. It's a 5-year deal, right? Starts June 1st, 2025, runs all the way to June 30th, 2030.
Correct. Long-term commitment. And Bournemouth were quite clear, release clause activated, deal done.
And there's that interesting little detail about his former clubs, Juventus and Malaga.
Ah, yes. Reports suggest they'll also get a cut from this deal.
Which is pretty standard, those sell-on clauses. Shows how interconnected it all is.
Exactly. It's the football ecosystem. Clubs investing early get rewarded later. And you have to think, Madrid moved fast here.
Yeah.
Sounds like other Premier League teams were sniffing around.
Good point. They didn't want to miss out. So his background. Born in the Netherlands, but moved to Spain really young.
Yeah, age 5. Came up through Malaga's academy. So he's got deep Spanish football roots, despite the Dutch birthplace.
And he's already broken into the Spanish national team, too. Made his debut against the Netherlands, actually.
I remember that. Helped them get to the Nations League Final Four back in March. So he's ticking boxes at club and international level.
Which obviously puts you on the radar for the biggest clubs.
Like Real Madrid.
Yeah.
And connecting it back, you see their defensive record last season. And bringing in a young, highly rated guy like Huijsen makes perfect sense.
They needed shoring up.
Definitely.
Right.
And he gets thrown in pretty quickly, potentially. He'll be available for the Club World Cup this summer over in the U.S.
Oh, right. Their first game's against Al Hilal, June 18th in Miami.
That's the one. So an immediate chance to integrate and maybe show what he can do on a big stage.
And this is all happening while Real Madrid is going through some pretty major changes overall.
Yeah, the whole landscape is shifting there. Ancelotti's leaving for the Brazil job.
And the strong rumor is Xabi Alonso coming in to replace him.
Exactly. So Huijsen arrives potentially under a new manager, a whole new system perhaps.
Plus, there's the talk about Trent Alexander-Arnold also joining from Liverpool.
Right. So potentially